Hi, xiaouiris here. I'm a choreographer and dancer. I thought I would surprise you with video this week. Um, Videos are going to resume as normal next week. Itinerary will be out Sunday, but yeah, I wanted to try out scheduling a video. I thought it'd be fun to surprise you all. Next on my list is ATARASHII GAKKO. Yeah, is that right? If you're on Hello Talk, by the way, I know I'm learning Korean there, but I'm picking up Japanese again. Yes, Alice in Borderland had everything to do with my decision, but yes, I'm on there learning. I asked somebody how to pronounce this, so I wanted to get it right. Anyway, moving on. Night before the exam, single take performance I was asked to react to. Um, like I say every time, I can't see myself, so I don't know if you can see Aku Aku behind me. He was a Christmas present. I think the feathers are sticking out of my head if I've angled this the way that I think I have. Anyway, let's get on with this, shall we? Enough about me. Happy New Year, everyone. Grope in the Dark. Obviously, I know how translations work, so I don't know if that is the actual translation, but they're very clever lyrics. Grope in the dark. Okay, but I'm not concentrating on the lyrics. You know the one with long hair? Judge. I'll do this. You see where my mouse is. Why did I never think to do this? Her. She's got really great there's a motion in dance called jerking where like it's really easy to just kind of like hit a beat like this. But when you jerk, it's actually a tightening that happens here, like a jerking. She's doing that. That's very, very street style. And I do pick up on the street style more than anything else because that's my base as a dancer. But yeah, she's very jerky motions. This is a great song to start the new year with, isn't it? This just the choreography for this is so unique. There's so much freedom in this choreography and this group in general. I think I've only seen either one or two of theirs before, but they have the same choreography. Like it's very we call it really brave choreography because it's one thing going into like a masculine energy where um, it's really uncomfortable for a female. I think I've spoken about it before, but there's a type of dance where somebody needs to change the terminology here, but the way that I've learned it growing up in dance and around choreographers is it's a very ugly dance, um, where your lines are really untidy. So the polished dancers would have really great formation in their lines, but the ugly lines would be hunchback. You wouldn't care about your posture. You would be okay to like dangle, but there's a difference between that and puppetry. Puppetry is still really polished. Puppetry dancing is deliberately it's still quite harsh and sharp in its movements, but it's deliberately looser, but it's still really polished. Whereas I don't want to call it ugly, but nobody has ever come to me and told me that there's a name for it. I've never found that there's a name for this type of dancing, aside from calling it brave, because there is focus on your formation and your dancing lines, but you're deliberately doing something completely opposite than what is recognized in the dance world. And obviously, this in itself is a style, um, but it's a really brave style to do because it always makes you feel like, as the audience, it can make you feel like a dancer has really bad posture. And an example that has just now come to me that I can think of is Christine and the Queens. Oh, I can't remember the name of the song. Is my station? That one. Oh, I don't remember the name of it. It's a French song. I'm about to find it now, but if you look at the music video, it's very ugly dancing. Christine and the Queens. Here's my station. I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about. And it's really bugging me because it's my sister's alarm. It wakes her up every. Oh, here we go. Saint Claude. Christine and the Queen, Saint Claude. If you have a look at that music video, the other one was that perfume advert. You know which one I'm talking about? The girl in the green dress where her dancing is just all over the place. Yeah, Lancome, I think was the perfume advert. But again, that's ugly dancing. And um, Maddie in Sia's Chandelier, and actually Sia's music videos, does do ugly style dancing. That is the style, and it's honestly, it's really rare to see. So it's nice to see it here. God, I felt like I talked loads there. Sorry. They've got it. They've got the street style. Hang on. Okay, so I'll use my mouse. This one here, can you see where the arrow? I actually hope you can see the arrow. This one here, watch her. She pops in her shoulders. Oh. I honestly I don't know if you understand how great this is. Like, the choreography is so brave. You actually go on stage or into a set and make people believe that you're just vibing to the music in a really crazy way. Like, there's no structure, there's no technique, there's nothing that proves that you are a dancer. Yet it's a style in itself that is like really highly respected in the dance community. Um, but there are elements of technique in it. That's how I can tell that they are dancers. I love choreography like this. The dance group that I have, Luna Pearl, it could never. This is just not the way that we're designed, that we're formed. Um, but yeah, oh, I just love this style of dancing so much. It's so wild, you know. It's just there's no structure to it, but it makes sense. Like, you can tell the difference between groups that just can't dance, or choreographers that can't devise anything that makes sense to the tone of the song. Um, this is just perfect. I'm actually going to concentrate on the lyrics for a second. I kind of want to know what they're singing about. Just another thing I've noticed only in this segment, I haven't really paid attention to it before, is that they're dancing to the instrument, not the beat, not the lyrics, the instrument. That's what they're dancing to. That's the only way that dancing can make sense, even when it's wild and out of place like this, is you find something in the song to move along to. I don't know if that makes sense.
前代未聞大器晩成単純明快電光石火日進月歩半信半疑貧困法制傍若無人ホームセンター有言実行優柔不断夢無実用意周到右応変
Just a quick tip to anyone out there, just in case you are learning to dance, and this is a great style of dance to get yourself into, to vibe to a song, to hear a beat. You just kind of, it's okay to just make a mess and be all over the place. Great songs to start with are from Linkin Park. I would recommend the Reanimation album, because that's just, it's really good music to vibe to when you're first getting into freestyling your own choreography and just like recognizing your lines as a dancer. Just made me think of that. No, I'm sorry, I have to see that. I have to see that again. My God. Oh God, it's so refreshing to see choreography like that. It really is. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back with an itinerary on Sunday, and I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.